Alright guys, here we go again. Time running out for farmers and herders to register or to be registered in Ekiti State. Now this is the report coming out of the weekend also. And this is coming from the Nation newspaper. So try to check that out, giving a shout out to those guys. Anyways, one thing I'm going to be saying very clearly right now about this headline is when you hear, what are we talking about? Herders. What are we talking about? This is just euphemism from Fulani herders. That's basically what it is. It's the Fulanis. Yoruba people don't do these things. It's not something we really do. It's not something we do over here in the southwest. It's not something people in the southeast are doing. It's not even something that the Hausas over there in the north and many of the other tribes, because many people don't really realize that there are many tribes in the north that are not Hausa or Fulanis. There are many other tribes there. They are actually minorities, yes, I understand, but there are many tribes there. Many of those tribes don't do this either. It's the Fulanis. What are we talking about? Herders? Just come out and say it straight away. This is a form of political correctness. That's basically what it is. If you're familiar with what political correctness is in the West, that is in the United States, in Europe and all of those things, where people are not allowed to say with their minds, they have to say things in a way that it's not going to hurt other people. They have to say things in a way that's going to sound a little bit less serious as much as what it really is, trying to cover it up a little bit, trying to make it not sound too offensive and all of those things like that. Even though it's not like you're trying to be offensive, it's just basically the fact. So if the fact is going to offend somebody, you have to twist the fact a little bit so that it does not offend the person. What absolute nonsense. That's what political correctness is. That's basically what they're doing with this headline from the state of Ekiti. That's basically what is happening. And this is very disingenuous. This is a plan that is very disingenuous. It is not honest. It is not being straightforward with people. And it is very cowardly. Why do I say that? Because everyone knows Fulani herders are the problem in this situation. We're talking about health. We're talking about security. We're talking about all those things like that. Everybody knows who is the problem. It's the Fulani herders. We all know that. Why are we trying to deceive ourselves? Why are we trying to deceive ourselves in this? We all know that. Even the Fulanis know that. Why are we trying to pretend to do something else? What sort of nonsense is this? Fayemi is just too cowardly to go after them explicitly. That's basically what it is. We have a governor also in the southwest. That is the Akeredolu. That went after them explicitly. He said it. He openly said it. Why do we have very feckless and cowardly governors in the southwest who can't speak? Are they so tethered to the helms of the government of the president that they can't even speak anymore? We all have to realize that, yes, we are Nigeria, but the fact is that for many centuries, this particular region is known as the land of the Yorubas, for God's sake. Are we going to lose our land simply because we are so tethered to a particular political party, the APC or the PDP, whatever the party may be? Are we going to be so scared that we can't come out and say what is happening? Obviously. We all understand what is going on with Sunday Igboho and all of that. And then we have some of our traditional leaders who are also being kind of wishy-washy over the issue. They're not trying to speak out so fervently. They're not trying to speak out so straightforwardly. Yes, I understand the situation they're in. They don't have all that much power directly if you are going to say that when it comes to politics, because yes, the traditional is actually kind of segregated. It's kind of like on the sidelines. They don't really have that much political power. So I understand that. So that's very obvious. And especially in a situation where you hand over the power to install traditional leaders to the governors. So it's a little bit tough for them to be able to speak out. So I perfectly understand that they don't have all that much of a freedom. So they have been kind of hampered in their ability to do anything right now. So it's all perfectly understandable, but we all have to the people who then have the political powers in our own region, the governors, should grow a pair. They should grow some balls and do what needs to be done. That's basically what it is. Now, I'm not even saying that you necessarily have to get rid of the Fulanis from the southwest. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you have to be tough enough so that those guys know that the Yorubas are in charge over here. Yes, we understand any part of the country, anybody from any part of the country can go to any part of the country, but you have to play by the rules of the game in that part of the country. I mean, those guys walk around with ammunitions in our land, for God's sake. Even regular Yoruba people can't move around with any sort of arms in this land. And these guys move around with arms and ammunitions in broad daylight, and we can't do anything. How can you call this Yoruba land and those guys are moving around like that? And then we all talk about them abducting, kidnapping, killing, and all of those things like that. And we are so cowardly to even mention the fact that this is what is happening. We have to be able to mention where the problem is coming from. If you can't mention where the problem is coming from, you are never going to be able to solve it. You are never going to be able to solve it. So that's the issue. We all have to rally around, and we all have to understand that we need to face this problem point blank and stop trying to pretend that it's something else. I mean, imagine they're saying that farmers and herders have to come together and register. So if I'm a farmer in Ekiti, I have to come and register. Just imagine how insulting that is. Imagine how insulting that is. Over the issue of insecurity, I have to come and register, which is something the governor is doing in a way to sort of kind of appease the Fulani herders so that they won't get so angry and feel like they are being singled out and all of those things like that. When we all understand that those people kidnapping and those people carrying out all these things that we call insecurities in the southwest and in the most part of Nigeria are the Fulanis. What are we talking about? Why are we deceiving ourselves? Why are we deceiving ourselves? So that's basically what is there, and it is a big shame on those of us in the southwest. It's an absolute shame. That's one thing I'm going to say. Anyways, I'm going to be saying it again. This land belonged to the Yorubas for centuries upon centuries, probably even millennia, before anything called Nigeria ever existed. We should not lose our land because we're trying to protect Nigeria, losing our heritage that has been preserved by our forefathers for centuries. Think about that. That's what I'm going to be saying for all Yorubas and for basically everybody in Nigeria, even those people in the East. We don't want to lose our region because we want to protect Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria should be protected in a way. Yes, I guess that. I'm not a separatist. I'm not against Nigeria remaining one. But we cannot simply sacrifice our region for that. It's not supposed to be. Nigeria remains, after 50 years, after 60 years, we remain a country that has not been united. We are still fragmented. We've tried everything possible. The NYSC, all sort of programs like that to try to integrate, but there remains ethnic distrust among all the different tribes. So why are we trying to pretend? So at this very level, basically what everybody is doing is that everybody's protecting their own region. And then we can come and give lip service to the whole notion of Nigeria. I mean, nobody actually identifies themselves as Nigeria all that much, apart from in the realm of, let's say, maybe in the realm of sports and things like international sports and things like that. As far as we're concerned, we all recognize our own tribes first. Nigeria is not truly united, if you want to be truthful about this whole situation. Maybe we get to a situation where we can achieve true unity. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe it's not. Whatever the situation may be, let's preserve our land before that. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. It's Naija Unsealed. Just click on the subscribe button down right there. And of course, like the video, share with your friends, comment. It's really going to help the channel. Please comment. And of course, if you're on Facebook also, make sure you share with your friends, follow the page, like the page, Naija Unsealed. On Instagram, please